Once again, lads, I'm hitting his grinds here now, nothing else, alright?
Lads, how are we? Actually, come in there for a second. I won't take too much of his time now.
You're the professional at this point, so you are.
We are in with my man Jonah this morning, West Limerick Massage Therapy, and I said I wanted to give him a good idea, give him a good look at exactly what we're doing in terms of these sessions every single week now. Well, not every single week, but I think the frequency is all going well. If Jonah can fit me in and wants to fit me in, should be weekly now over the next couple of weeks, because it's been huge for my training, it's been huge for my recovery, huge for my posing, and it's just small little things like this that make a big difference now. You know, it's all and well going to get a therapy session done every 6 months, but you're not going to notice the benefits from it, and we're going to show you exactly what we do here today, and Jonah can speak through a few different things while he's working on me, because the man is busy. I don't want to take up too much of his time, but I want to show you as well exactly kind of what we're getting up to. So what are we going working on today?
So we're going to do maybe a full body NCT as they call it on you, yeah? So we're going to focus on upper body first. We're going to do like traps, all the deep flexors or postural muscles, lats, triceps, biceps down along the arms, see if there's any tightness, any restrictions going on inside you at the moment that we can release out that'll help you better with your poses and get those muscles popping out a bit better for you, you know?
Nice, we're going to crack into it. Today is a rest day for me, but this kind of turns it into a little bit less of a rest day, to be honest, with the way you feel coming out of it, but that's what you want.
The main frequencies I'll be using today is I'll do a small bit of inflammation work on you, knock down any bit of inflammation that's restricting the muscles, that's causing any adhesions around in the body, you know, because the more inflammation you have in the body, the worse it is for it, especially around the muscle. If you have inflammation lingering around the muscles and tendons and joints for a prolonged period of time, then you're going to get all different ailments, you know. There's studies showing now that it's shown that an hour's worth of blue stimulation is worth 10 hours of massage therapy. Right. So an hour session of this on blue stimulation alone is 10 hours of massage, you know. 10 hours of deep tissue work of you know, because you feel it there on just crack these onto you. You feel it yourself, Davey, when you put the pads onto you, you know how intense it grabs the muscle and how deep it's digging, I suppose, you know. So hitting all those restricted areas, any scar tissue, you know.
I should have taken the channel.
You're alright now, I'll fleck around that. Sorry. But yeah, so there are guys, they're based off reactions, you know. The reaction that the machine is telling me how tight you are, do you know what's going on in the area, just pop up your...
It's like, lads, when I talk about coaching, in the investment with coaching, how many pints at the end of the day is it? You know what I mean? That's what I save on all these little things. It's a couple of pints, it keeps me in tune with training, and it's worth it at the end of the day. You know, that money that you're going to spend on doing one session every 6 months isn't going to be as worth it as the money that you'll spend more frequently just doing these sessions all the time, where you're actually going to get the benefits out of doing these sessions. But if it didn't work, what Jonah was doing, I wouldn't be here sitting on the bed.
No, I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. So I'm just going to have a look at your left side here. You can see the reactions, the different, I don't know if you can see it out there, yeah. The camera angle, right, but all that trap area here, down along the SCM, inside the neck and everything, on that left side there's a lot of restrictions going on in there, you know. Like that tricep line there, all the way down, you can see that running down the current going through and clearing out all the restrictions and scar tissue and any inflammation sitting around there, you know. Something released there now. What was that in that shoulder?
Yeah, it's really pulling on that now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is obviously a bit of a trigger point here in the lat now, and it's just grabbing that like mad. I'm just going to hold that now until it releases, you know. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, yeah. You alright? Yeah. This is not going to sell it for me, Daddy. People are going to be too afraid of this.
I feel like I was worse a few weeks ago, though.
Huh?
I feel like
your when you first came into me, your shoulders, remember, was it this one especially?
Yeah.
Or the lat, sorry, was just, it was nearly popping out of it, It was very bad, yeah.
This lat now is, I'm struggling to open it up a little bit with posing.
This one, again, this one, yeah.
Compared to the other side.
I might throw a few needles into the end of the session. Right there, I'll start through this. It's just hard to grab the fucker. There. There we go. The traps, they've eased down a bit.
Okay.
So as I'm searching around here again, they're not pulling as intense as they were in the first time. Just a bit here now on this side, alright, but the other side has calmed down an awful lot. You know, that's also a knock-on effect with hitting these as well, the lats.
Also,
because your lats and traps are gonna move back.
We get that 10-second break and we're gonna flip around to the front.
Electrocution process.
It is like it's hard to explain the feeling, but it's nice. Like it's a nice kind of torture in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like it's completely different to your usual like going in for a
deep tissue work or
deep tissue massage and all that shit. Like
it's once you get accustomed to the first kind of go of it, you once you ease down from the when your brain can make the connection, I suppose, in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of what's going on and how it pulls the muscles involuntary and pulls your arms and everything. Once you can quieten your body down a small bit, then with it, it's I know it is nice, as you said. It's kind of a nice kind of torture. You can see how much to pull on this side and the lat. Your stomach actually is caving down on this side.
Yeah.
So you can see the restriction. I'll start to pull a bit this side as well and the upper side. But way more here because your belly button and everything wants to pull down, so it's showing how much tension and torsion is on that bit of a lat there on this side.
Will that make the abs look better then?
Will it'll release your low back tension and stuff as well, you know?
Yeah.
So
the lower back into the glutes have been
lower back into the glutes, yeah, because your if you look at the posterior chain that goes that way, it's this side connects to that side of the body.
Yeah.
So like it's this lat that's running into that glute, so it's going to create that torsion across the lower back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the whole lot is dipping over here, pulling like.
Do you know what it is? It's not like it's the food and all, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the accountability.
It's accountability, yeah. It's having just that person to report to.
It's like
until you get back into your routine again.
It's having to check in every week. Take your
yeah.
pictures, do what you need to do. Like.
Yeah. Do you know, like I've
because you know how to do everything.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're all
100%.
the same at the end of the day. Do you know?
Yeah. That's
same for myself, like.
Are you feeling that down on your knee and stuff?
No,
just on the quad itself.
Yeah. I'm still having that issue. Do you know, when I go too heavy on the leg press, and that on the outside of that right quad, that fizziness, like.
That fizziness in it, the nerve.
If I just go a little bit too heavy. After the first couple of reps is when I'm fucking.
You're feeling that.
It's very.
Okay, I just want to have a look and see. Is this?
I know you said it might be nerve before, but
I
feel it on the left leg.
It's the definitely sensation wise, like is like this isn't. It's going up, but it's not as intense as the other side.
In terms, like my left leg is a lot smaller than my right leg.
I was just looking at that there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. What like?
Yeah.
In terms, is that just over the years and not having like obviously I've never spent I've experienced lads all the time. I've never spent enough time like focused on building muscle and growing. It's always been trying to lose weight.
Okay. Yeah.
But do you think that's just a thing of time and spending time?
Have you ever had previous injuries over the years?
Only hip flexors, like, but that's it.
And what was going on with you at that time? Just tightness and
I tore the ligaments in the hip flexors.
In that one?
Both of them.
Oh, in both of them?
Yeah.
And what caused that?
Just really tight, the tightness.
Just the whole tightness in them?
I was on the rugby pitch one day.
Go on.
I scored the try.
Yeah.
Both of them went. And then I'm heading off in the ambulance.
Fuck off, yeah?
It's fucking...
Was there any one side worse? So like, your right leg all down through this down to the quad, down to the hip flexors is happening. Like,
Yeah, like, do you think there's anything specific, or is it just a case of spending time now growing that left leg?
I suppose with the more detail on them, on the ligament tears, did they do a scan on you? Obviously, yeah.
I don't know, it's a long time.
They surely did a scan on you. What age were you?
I don't know, fucking 12 or 13.
12 or 13, so you're quite young, like, you
I
should have grown.
I might have been a little bit over.
Unless there was more of a tear on one side,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, did it affect the growth of that, or,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm heavily right-legged, do you know what I mean?
Are you, yeah?
But there's a good difference in the
Yeah.
two, do you know?
Well, unless I see it for myself, Debbie, I'm a right-legged, right? After I had the back
Yeah.
fucking issue that time,
Yeah.
there was so much compensation on my left.
Yeah.
I didn't have it around for 7 months. I started to lose the power on the right.
Okay.
So I did a DEXA scan a couple of months after my
Yeah.
and I was 600 and something grams less mass
Yeah.
than this one.
That's cool actually to see that.
And when I went and did a couple of testing with a few of the rehab lads, I couldn't jump as high on my fucking dominant leg.
Yeah.
And same with the strength. So what they were telling me to do, and it's starting to come back again, is single leg presses, single leg extensions, single leg
work.
yeah, all just
I think just time, like
hitting it out, yeah, hitting it a bit more than the other one. So that's right. Switch. You alright with that?
Yeah.
Just the thing we were saying with your low back there as well, you know.
Yeah.
So like your psoas muscle here pulling like mad, that's attached onto your lower vertebrae at the back of your spine here, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's going to create a torsion then as well in the lower back. But a good thing to help you with freeing out the lower back as well is getting into like the pectineus muscles inside here. It's kind of opposite to your piriformis,
Yeah.
but it can cause that same tension only from the front line rather than back line.
Right.
Some people you see the piriformis, it'll pull them down this way,
Yeah.
whereas that one inside can pull you down that way.
Okay.
You know. Once again, lads, I'm hitting these grinds here, no, nothing else, alright?
That's all. It's rough, but it's actually nice, lad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the release afterwards. You know, it's like nearly an endorphin rush or something. What are we doing? We're doing your right. Which one did you want to lat and needle? This one, isn't it?
That one is. That shoulder was tighter, but this lat is kind of. Like,
Yeah. Which one were you still struggling to lock out?
to open up, like.
To open up. Yeah.
This right lat here, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to look here from the back. You're coming in more here. It's pretty on.
It's easier to see from the front, like, you know, like.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to see how they're.
It mightn't be now. It might just be a team.
So like if I'm looking at you here now, right? You're definitely more up. The lat's starting a lot lower here,
Right.
and it's more pulled up here on this side. So this one you're struggling to open, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. That would make sense because this one is I don't know. If you can sit and kind of nearly pose on the top there for me,
Yeah.
just tense them up a bit, or
It's like when I'm coming, like I'll open up here like that,
yeah.
and it's more from the front. You can see that it doesn't open up as fully, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what you kind of think. Like.
Just show me from the front there.
Like if I'm opening up the tube, I don't know what you think you can see. It mightn't look any different now, but like, I don't know.
If anything, I think
They're on.
they're nearly this one is actually pulled forward slightly.
Right.
Right, so we need to release that back from itself. So it's getting. I think this bit of attention here
Right.
is wherever it's been pulled forward. So yeah, there's a couple of knots in that here, right? Just the left and that. Oh, there we go. That even triggered off in your tricep. So that's it. Yeah, go live face into that for me for 2 seconds. Please. Oh. That's fair enough there. How's that feeling there?
Kind of.
Yeah, there's good release gone in the lower side of that there now where it looked to be tied up.
Wow, the pace that I took after that session, lads, was mental. But what a session. I am broke up, I am mashed. I'd probably love a nap after that, but you can see there, I hope we gave you a really good understanding of kind of what we're doing there at the moment. I know it mightn't be something that you might have seen before, but the benefits that have come from my training, just from everything all around, you know, and the being able to just continue showing up every single week and do the training, and you know, being able to compare the way I felt in the gym with different niggles, you know, when there's a lot going on with like the shoulders and issues around the shoulders and lats over the last while, has been absolutely you know, vital to just keep up the training and the enjoyment side of training as well, which is a massive thing. So big shout out to Jonah. As I said, West Limerick Massage Therapy. If you're, you know, within the area at all, you know, of where I am around Limerick, I really do recommend checking him out. On Instagram, just send him a message and get booked in, you know, whether that is around injuries, just around maintenance of your training, all these little things, and he'll be able to sort you out as well. So let me know if you enjoyed that kind of video. Let me know if there's other kind of things you'd like to see on it. You know, obviously, maybe for some people it might have been interesting, maybe not for others, but I really enjoyed the sessions, and they're really productive, and it's just about keeping that up, you know, being able to maintain that, even though, you know, it is an expense. As I said, you know, you have to weigh out the odds and think, right, you know, I'm not out drinking here at the weekend. It's that couple of pints that I'm putting into that recovery session that's, you know, serving me the purpose that I need right now as well. And leading into shows, it'd be interesting to see kind of as well if there's anything specific that we're doing, you know, in terms of the tissue work and all that kind of stuff, which I think would be really cool. So I'll leave you at it. This video is probably already long enough. I hope you took something from it. If you did enjoy it, drop a video a like. Comment down below, as I said, if there's anything you want to see. Subscribe if you're new around here and you haven't already. We're coming on here with videos every single day, lad. And we're coming up on 6 weeks out from show number 1. And I'm absolutely buzzing for it.